How are you all doing? I'm Antinomi, and today, in a hopefully short video for the first time in my life, I will be talking about Team Kazunoko. Now, I wanted to make this video since he started playing this team, but he won CEO recently. He defeated Goichi, Sonic Fox, all the better players in the world. He beat them with this team nonetheless, with no Cell, with no with fucking Yamcha on the team, and that motivated me to finally make this video. So, Team Kazunoko is very particular because it's the only high-level team right now, or like he's the only high-level player that is running Yamcha. So there's multiple reasons why he's running Yamcha, but none of those are because he has a dive kick or because he has up kicks. Like, that's not it. Just because he has two moves that are similar to Yon doesn't mean he's running Yamcha. That's not why he's running. He's running Yamcha because he's the best partner for Adult Gohan. He's really good for Kid Buu and really helps establish the kind of game plan that Kazu loves to do. So, this team is very like, how can I say? It's like very synergy based. So all the three characters have a specific role in this team. So like if you see something like Cell, Bardock, Kid Buu, or a team like that, that team is mostly you have like the best three characters in the game, and like they're all really good. They all synergize with each other like pretty well. But this is a hard synergy team. These, like, all the three characters are how can I say this? All the three characters are pretty much elemental to the whole game plan that Kazunoko has. So he always starts with Kid Buu, he always puts Gohan second and Yamcha third. Now Kid Buu, he has the best neutral in the game by far. He has like, this is really good, this is really good. I'm not gonna make a fucking Kid Buu tutorial right now. I just want to establish that he puts Kid Buu first with Gohan second because Kid Buu has the better neutral. I feel Nakio established this earlier in the game, and some people agree that like that's the way to go with this team. All like the Kid Buu Gohan players always put Kid Buu first for the most part. Now, the reason why he's able to run Yamcha, and I need to like explain this right now. For those that don't actually know, Yamcha is terrible. Yamcha is really, really, really bad. He's a really bad character. He only has one like actual like ground poke, which is standing L, and then everything else is like in the air. Like he has to like poke around with these buttons. Like everything else is terrible. So his neutral is like like kind of trash, honestly. His mix-ups are really bad. His pressure is really bad as well. There's a lot of holes in it. So the reason why he's running Yamcha and why he can run it is because he's running it with these two characters. Because these two characters benefit the most out of Yamcha Assist. Now, Yamcha Assist is really fast, has a lot of knockdown. It actually covers a surprising amount of space as well. It's great for combo extensions. Any character can combo extend out of Yamcha Assist, and I repeat, anyone can combo extend out of Yamcha Assist. It's not something hard to do. And everyone can gain pressure and extended pressure out of Yamcha Assist. And the reason why Kazunoko runs this is like his main game plan with his team is to establish a situation in which anti-airing Super Dash is a hard thing to do because you're looking for so many options, especially like Kid Buu and Adult Gohan have. And once you're not looking for that like Super Dash, Kazunoko will do it, and when he does it, he will call Yamcha and start the mix-up. And that's it. Once you block a Super Dash against Kazunoko, unlike the rock paper scissors you usually play when you block a Super Dash, you have to deal with the mix-up. Now, you can reflect it. I'm gonna record this for a second. There we go. And now let's put it to play. So, you can reflect it. But Yamcha will be there, so if you reflect it twice, Yamcha gets stuck with you until the wall fan phase is over. And if you just like block the first hit and then reflect Yamcha, you have the opponent right in your face. And that reflect won't save you. You will still have to either reflect again or block or do like a fast move or a reversal after that. So it's a really potent way to deny neutral. That's one of the first things Kazunoko wants to do. And the reason why this works so well is that usually when you play someone like a more regular character, you don't really want to use your assist in neutral every single time, because you want to at least keep them so that you can pressure better and you can get extended mix-ups. The thing about Kid Buu and Adult Gohan though is that they get some of the best mix-ups in the game out of one assist usage, that most of the time, if you're really good with them, you'll be able to hit the opponent after they block your next assist. So Kid Buu, of course, he can either go for the dash or for this and get more pressure. The dash, I mean like the Ki Blast into air dash, or these to get more pressure. And Gohan, as you all know, he has like the fast fall. He can cross up with either B, no not B, sorry, he can cross up with H like this, and then go into B and confirm out of almost anywhere. I'm pretty sure he can confirm out of max range, which on B, which on C as well. So that's the plan. You deny their neutral with Super Dash and Yamcha, you get in, cover your assist for your mix-up, and you do an explosive mix-up on them, and then you establish your set play. Now, you also have to keep in mind that while Kid Buu gets things started, the real engine in this team is Adult Gohan. Adult Gohan gets a lot of meter really fast. He has the best auto combo in the game actually once he powers up, because he actually beats a ton of meter while doing it. Do I have the opponent blocking? Let me check this out. Yes, I do. Look at the meter build. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you end up beating quite a bit of meter by yourself, and afterwards you can either call Kid Buu or Yamcha, usually Kid Buu, to go for an extended mix-up. Now here's where Kid Buu's support role kind of starts to shine more. Kid Buu has the best lockdown affix in the game, and it's excellent for Gohan because it makes his mix-up game as scary, if not more scary than Cell. He gets to do, after you block this, he can go for this into fast fall. He can go for, you do it again, just a regular, right in front of your face air move. You block it. He can go for a cross-up air move. Sorry, I fucked it up. Let's do it again. A cross-up, and he can always follow it up with standing B into crouching B, or he can cross you up. This is the worst one of them all, but it still works. He can cross you up and fastball. That's the slowest one. Now keep in mind that offline, fastball is way easier to react to than online, but it's still I think he has on his repertoire. He also has Champ, delay air dash into A. He has the very basic mix-ups as well on his arsenal, not only all of these. Plus, his damage is top-notch. He still has a ton of damage. He cannot extend his turn on his own anymore, but that's fine. This team doesn't really need that. So, not only Yamcha is essential for Adult Gohan. I've been calling him Team the whole time. Fuck. But Kid Buu is essential as well for establishing the damage. Now, in a more point way too, Kid Buu also supports Gohan by either, let's see, Gohan can either go for a double super here. He can also just let it drop and have his sliding knockdown. And press this way. And he can also just, and he can do this by either doing the, in this case I'm not, because I showed the double super already, I'm not gonna do it. Or he can just honestly, let me set the opponent to one call. Oh fuck, excuse me. But you will usually after that go for, this is if you see Tatsu play, he usually goes for this into this, which is plus, so it can be reflected, or he goes for an instant air dash after it, once you start to reflect or be aware of this as an option. So he gets good damage out of DHC or C-chains or whatever you wanna call it, and he also gets solid pressure out of it as well. Now, if you also see how Kazunoko plays, if he gets the chance to get the corner carry, because the corner is really important to his team, he will use the Yamcha assist to do it. He will also do it just to, like for example, do this with Gohan. Just to like manage to get like a real combo of super dash, he will do as well. Something like that after. And finally, let's talk about Yamcha. Yamcha is here as a mere support role. He's barely a character in this team for real. Like, you'll see Kazunoko have to play him when he must play Yamcha, but whenever you see Yamcha and the other two teammates with a lot of health, remember a lot of health, he will usually tag one of them in and get Yamcha out of there. Because as I mentioned before, Yamcha is a pretty fucking bad character, for real. And he's only there because he makes Kid Buu and Adult Gohan so much more explosive, and it actually benefits them a lot. The Yamcha's presence here is justified because even though you're kinda playing with one less character, you're amplifying Kid Buu's and Adult Gohan's ability so much that it's fine as long as you're with Kazunoko. Now, one he not only he offers support as a assist, he has the ability to do level 1 into level 3, which can be useful in like very damaging DH situations. I'm gonna try to show it to you right now, actually. If I drop it, I'm sorry. I don't play this team. I just, but because you can do like level 1 to level 3, you can, if you actually have like the 7 bars to heal, you can do a lot of damage with this team. Ah shit, I fucked it up already. One more time. Ah, fuck. One more time and then I'll actually drop it for real. But you kinda get the idea how this works. But as I was saying, Yamcha is merely a support role. He's not playing this team so that he can play Yamcha, he's playing Yamcha so he can play this team. Now those two things sound similar, but they're not. Ah, fuck it, whatever. You get the idea. Like, Yamcha is an anchor not because he's his comeback character. He's an anchor because he doesn't want him to come in at all. Think of it as Psylocke, or in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's a pretty good example of it, actually. So what's the weakness behind Team Kazunoko? Oh boy. So I'm really tired, I'm sorry. But I haven't slept up. So what's the weakness? Is that because this team is so dependent, like each member is so dependent on each other, if one of them dies, this team becomes significantly weaker. Now let's go to something like, let's see Sonic Fox team, right? Cell, Kid Buu, Gotenks. If Gotenks, Cell or Kid Buu dies, yeah, it fucking sucks, but Sonic still has really solid neutral, really solid assist to work with, and like just really good characters. Even like Gotenks is really fucking good. Like, let's look at Team Kazunoko right now. If Yamcha dies, like Kazu loses his main neutral in Naruto, he still has two really good characters. So I think that's like the least important loss in the team. But he does lose like a lot of like pressure, combo extension, etc. If Kid Buu dies, Gohan loses his main mix-up assist, and like his best mix-ups are kinda done afterwards. And if Gohan dies, the main meter builder, the main damage dealer, just like the battery of the team, or the heart of the team, goes away, and then you get a Kid Buu that doesn't get like much mix-ups. You kinda have to save the Yamcha assist for your combo extension, or once you actually win the neutral, to use it as a mix-up pool, because Kid Buu's mix-ups, while good solo, they're not like as excellent as they usually are. So you won't, unless you go for like a Dragon Rush after the Yamcha 6, you won't really get much out of block super dash into Yamcha. Finally, that's all of them. And so yeah, so what you should really be focusing on, I feel, when fighting against this kind of team, is making sure someone dies. If you see Kazunoko play this team, the moment someone gets like 15% blue health, he will find a way to switch someone else in. He will constantly switch between about Gohan and Kid Buu to maintain their health as high as possible for as long as he can so the team doesn't die. Killing someone is super important in this team, and I think it will make your life easier. I honestly think this is the only team that can run Yamcha at high level, because it makes up for it. Like, Yamcha is actually like adds more than it subtracts from this team. I feel like this team will not be the same with Cell, for example. It will still be really potent, but Kid Buu and Gohan will not be as strong as they are with the Cell assist. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope this helped make things more clear on why he's running Yamcha and shit. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. If another like interesting team pops out, I'll make a video on it. But until then, like, I don't know, you can kind of understand why everyone's running what they're running. So unless someone starts running Beerus for some fucking reason, I don't think I'll make the video. I hope you enjoyed. You know the fucking shit. Subscribe, like, dislike, leave a comment, whatever. If you wanna see more content like this, maybe like check the rest of my channel. And if you like it, stay around. You know, I'm kinda cool, I guess. See you around.